Alright guys, so now that I got the battery connected, everything's ready. Number one thing, after the battery's connected, make sure everything is off. There can't be any electrical stuff on. So as soon as I turn the key on in the on position, that's the first step, is not starting the car, but putting it in the on position for 20 seconds. And after 20 seconds, I'm going to start the car. And then I'm going to let it run for 10 minutes. So 20 seconds, start, run for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we're going to shut it off. Let it sit for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I'll probably let it sit for about 30 seconds. And then into the on position again, 20 seconds. And then you let it run for 5 minutes. And then you should be good. The second time you start the car, it should be good. And if it's not, I'm gonna let it run for 5 minutes either way, and then we'll take it for a quick ride, and we'll see what happens. All right, so turn the key. It's gonna sit for about 20 seconds. I made sure everything is off. There's no radio on. There's no dome light. Nothing's going on. And now let's start the car. It's probably gonna be a little rough start, but we'll find out. That was actually a lot better. I think I might have fixed the EGR problem. First 10 minutes done. Shut the key off for 20 seconds. Now it's back on for 20 seconds, and I don't know if it's gonna work. I could have did it wrong. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna try it again. But also, if it doesn't work, then that means it's my idle air control valve. So I guess we'll find out. Another 5 minutes. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I had to do the idle relearn a second time because the first time it didn't take. Now, the reason that I think it didn't take the first time is because I wasn't adamant about the time. Like, when you first start, you hook the battery back up, turn the key on for 20 seconds. Then you start the car for 10 minutes. Then you shut it off, key in the off position for 20 seconds. Then back in the on position for 20 seconds. And then you start it for another 5 minutes. Now, the first time, I just kind of, guessed and went about it. Now, I think it's something like, I guess you could relate it to putting in a cheat code for a video game. Now, if you don't get it exactly right, you don't do it fast enough, it doesn't work. I mean, I just believe it's very similar. You're dealing with a computer, and you're getting it to relearn the idle. So I went back, I was more adamant about the time, and I got it to work. So we're going to go back right now after sitting all night, and we're going to start it up, let it warm, and see if the idle is, still correct. So let's get it started. Alright guys, so I'm in the car now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car and let it warm up because it is Connecticut. It's the middle of winter, and it's going to be on cold start for a couple minutes, and it's going to be at about 1500 RPMs anyway until it warms, and then it'll drop. So I'm going to start it, and then we'll cut back when it warms up because I'm pretty sure you don't want to sit here and stare at the tachometer while it's warming it up. So here we go. Yeah, this is only the third time it started up, so I mean, it's probably gonna act a little funny.
Dad?
What are you doing? I'm gonna get you.
Mom.
I'm gonna get you too. Here I come. Hold on. I'm gonna get you too. You better watch out, because I'm coming. Alright, so as you can see, the RPMs drop back down. She's idling. I mean, she's still dropping down a little bit. It was a little funky when I started it, but I kind of expected that. Like I was saying, I mean, in my opinion, I could relate it to putting in a cheat code for a video game. You know, if you don't put it in fast enough or you don't put it in exactly right, it doesn't work. So when I was more precise and I was more adamant about doing it correctly, it worked. But just make sure you don't touch anything. Don't touch anything while you're doing the idle relearn. The car sounded like it was going to blow up. It was making all sorts of crazy noises and ticks and rumbles. And, now it's fine. That's just the car adjusting the air intake, the air-fuel ratio, and everything that it needs to adjust. So just be adamant. If it doesn't work the first time, do it a second time. Use a timer if you need to. And be patient. It'll work. Alright guys, so there you have it. Quick little test drive after, taking care of the problem. And if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up.